Hello train friends, it's Chuck, or on YouTube 205 Stacy. This is the second update of the Hamlet and Jefferson, North Carolina Railroad. As you can see, I've got everything kind of torn up. Have my backdrop still in place, and my track, as you see, is in pieces kind of on that back table. And if I pan this way, what you see is going to be the backdrop of Mount Jefferson. As I told you, the name of the railroad is Hamlet and Jefferson is a very mountainous county in North Carolina. Hamlet coming from my own hometown of Hamlet, North Carolina. The reason I'm posting this update is, well, just to be honest with you, I'm too fat and old to be crawling up under those tables that you see. So what I'm going to do is install a lift gate, and I want to give credit where credit is due. The idea for the lift gate came from Everett, or the Big 61 on YouTube. He does a great job with N-scale modeling, but his ideas work well for O-scale modeling. AO Cruiser, this video is for you, and I'll show you how I did it. As you notice, my tables are much like yours. My legs are made out of 2x4s, and my top is a plyboard top. And all of my tables used to be like the one you see in front of you, and I had to crawl under it. But if you'll notice right here, this is my lift-out section. The section itself is 30 inches across, and I made it 18 inches wide so I could put about three sections or three lines of track going across it. So I'm going to get everything in place here, and I'll show you just exactly what I did. Okay, here we are again. The table you're looking at used to be 6 foot 3 inches by 2 foot 6 inches, and it went all the way across to this table that you see here. But what I did was I took this table, I took it off the layout and completely took it apart in its sections, its framing and legs and top, and cut it down so that it is 3.5 foot. I think it's 3.5 foot. I may be wrong on that, but I left a gap here of 30 inches. To the frame side, or the side of the table, I mounted a 2x4 flush to the table. As you see, the table frame is here, and I mounted this 2x4 to the table just level with the other 2x4, so that the top of the table is just resting above it. On the other table, I did precisely the same thing. This is the 2x4 framing of that table, and this is the 2x4 that I added. As you'll notice, I have some 7/16 dowels in this 2x4, and you'll see in just a moment why I have those in there. Now here's the lift out section that I have in my hand, and those dowels are there so I can place this section right on those dowels and pop it down in place. Now, what you see is the completed section of the table. It goes across and links to the other table very nicely. The dowels will help ensure that it goes in the correct place each and every time. What I did was I came here where the dowel is located, and I took a 7/16 drill bit, laid the lift out section on top of the 2x4 that I placed there, drilled directly through the plyboard and into the 2x4, took the lift out section after I drilled each of the holes, took the lift out section up, put my dowels in place with a little bit of Gorilla Glue. Let those set up, and as you see, it works perfectly. And you can make that lift out section as wide as you would like. The reason I cut it off is I noticed it was just a little heavy to have to deal with on a daily basis, but as you see, it's easy to lift out. And I'm either going to put foam on top of it and put grass, or my thought that I want to go with is to convert that into a section of the PD River that runs through our part of the state, and get a bridge, a trussel, long enough to go from end to end. So that's my lift out section, and you'll have to pardon my heavy breathing. I've been lifting that table that you see behind us, and here in Hamlet today we are at a sweltering 94 degrees in May. And I had to turn the air conditioner off so you could hear me. But anyway, that's my lift out section. Very simple to do, not hard to do at all. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And it works great, it's practical, and it will help folks who no longer wish to climb and crawl under their layouts. Thank you for watching. Have a great night, and I hope to see you soon with our update number 3.